Alrighty, welcome back everybody to episode 36 in our F1 Manager 96 playthrough. We just finished up the 1997 season, which was a highly successful year, I fancy. As you can tell there, we finished 5th and 6th in the points and 3rd in the constructors. So really excellent year. Jumped up basically 2 spots, right? No, we finished 6th, didn't we? Because Benetton finished 3rd. No, I take that back. We did finish 5th last year, right? Benetton, then Sauber, and then us. Yes, that's right. I wasn't going to do an off-season video, but I thought, you know what? I may as well. We got 19 days until the end of the season. The main reason I wanted to do this is so we get some kind of benchmark. So the British Grand Prix, since that's where we're testing, so 1:29.14 was pole, and a 28.74 was the fastest lap. Alright. Now during testing I can probably get into the 28s. I could probably get to that. So I'm going to take that as the benchmark. Now, I have done a few testing sessions, as you can tell, since Jos is nearly maxed out on his fitness and Olivier is. I think I did 3 test sessions. So we got the new car, or the new parts of the car going on. We're still building the rear wing and the monocoque. As you can see, they will be ready in time for the start of the next season. So since we're doing 4-star now, I'm going to do 4-star everything instead of 3. So if you did want a bit of a comparison, I can show you that. So the 4-star suspension, 1102 versus the 3-star, so a couple hundred grams there. 38,115 for the electrics, 36, so a couple kilos there. 52,171, 50. So still, that gearbox is still really good, but I haven't been able to find one lower than that. 77,283, 76, so a kilo there. So basically like what, a kilo up. And they didn't have 4-star brakes, so I didn't worry about, they didn't have 4-star carbon brakes, so I'm not going to worry about that one. The fuel tank is more expensive, weighs more, 35,800 versus 30. Because if you look at that, right, tank volume 1 versus 29. So that's why. However, we do have enough fuel to go an entire race distance if we wanted to. So I'm not overly worried about that. It is what it is. And it's a similar situation here. So we got the ground plate, which is what, 10,200. Yeah, so everything weighs a little bit less. 1350, 050, sorry. 12, yeah. So everything weighs that little bit less. And if you want a reasonably decent comparison here is our car, our T car in testing in the wind tunnel. And here's our second car with the exact same setup, no change on the graphs and the pressure in the front or the back. But if you look up here at the stability and the air resistance, the stability will drop slightly when I test the T car. That's the difference. So we have a slightly more stable car with the exact same air resistance and the pressure at the front and the back. So I'm pretty happy with that. Got 48.5 million. The one thing I did want to check here, actually, so the engine that we currently have, that's what we got. It's a V8, revs at 15,300 with 640 HP. Not terrible, but not overly brilliant. So I'm actually going to make a note of the fastest lap in Britain here. So the British Grand Prix was a 1:28.74. (1997) fastest lap 1:28.74. Okay. I don't know what that symbol is. Alright, anyway, so we're going to do that. Whoops, okay, fine. Sometimes the symbols are all weird, so I'm going to save that. Just so we know, that's our benchmark. Testing I could probably get down to about there as well. Alright, so now what we're going to do is skip ahead. So we're going to go all the way up to here, last day of the year, just so we can get a rough idea. So there you go. So the engine supply, we were getting 1.5 mil. 3 advertising spots. 3 advertising spots for the fuel as well, 2.5 mil, and 2 mil here. So that's 6 mil all up there. And if you look at our sponsors as well, there you go, so it's the first. So we have nothing now. So let's have a look here. We're going to go here first. So we want the 4-star. 3.5 mil, so that's an increase of a mil. We'll do mobile. 5 mil instead of 2. Alright, so advertising area, we are going to advertise. Now we had 3 spots. I'm only going to give them 1. Tyre, they're still not 100% happy with us, so I'm not going to worry. Now the engine is probably going to be the big one here. Who should we go with? Ferrari, give us the most money, 10 mil. Ford would give us 3. We're not going to go with them. Honda will also give us 3. Mercedes will give us 6. And so would Peugeot. Everybody else I don't think is worth it. Renault, they would pay half, so they'd give us 7.5. And we're not going to worry about them. Now, I guess I could have a look at what everybody has. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so nobody has changed. We still got Benetton and Williams using the Renault, Ferrari, Mercedes. Yeah, so no change there. So we could basically go with anybody. So I'm gonna go with, realistically, Ferrari would make the most sense because they're giving us the most money at 10 million. But if we plan to beat Ferrari, they're not going to like the fact that we're doing that with their engine. That's just how Ferrari are. So I don't think we can use that. Ford wouldn't be a bad bet, but it's only a 2-star. I want to use one of the 3 stars. I've used Mercedes before and they are ridiculously OP. So we're going to go with Peugeot. And I'm going to give him that spot there. And that's what we're going to go with. So there's our car. Peugeot engines, Mobil 1 fuel, 4-star, material supplier. So let's see who the drivers are. Any good ones here? Oh, Damon and Barrichello are at Williams. Presume Schumi and Irvine are still at Ferrari, yeah. It's the Brondell boys at Leisure, Mark and Martin. Who's this? Papazisis and Lemieux. Papazisis, 21-year-old from Austria. Ooh, he looks pretty good. We might poach him. Jan Lemieux, he looks pretty good as well, 26 years old. Okay. That's a high salary though. We'll have to think about that. Might want to poach him next year. So our money should have gone up a bit, yeah, so we've got 46 mil now. Well, it went down, of course, because we've got to pay people. So the main thing I want to do with this one is get our car ready. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time. But we should have more here. So 11 months, we're going to go with basically as many sponsors as we can while still leaving stuff open for a 5-star sponsor and potentially Goodyear in case we need it. Alright, so there's our 4 stars signed. So now we do the 3-star guys. And I had a thought I had one there, but I guess not. So they are a 3-star sponsor, right? Yes. Alright, so do I have... I do. So basically we're just filling up as much as we can here. And worrying about it later on. We're only going 11 months again. That's all we got. We only got 2 of these guys left now. So I'm going to try and save these big slots. Okay. It's a 2-star, isn't it? So I went there and say there. Does that work? Yeah, he's happy with that. He'll probably be happy with that as well. Actually, I'm going to take that one off. Let's see, is he going to be happy with that? He is, okay. Alright, so now we're down to the 2 stars. So, MTV as a square is going to get that one. Oh, there's a 3-star there I didn't see. Alright, so Coca-Cola, they can go there, I think. Should be happy with a 2-star slot. Korean Air, go there. So we should have probably about 24 sponsors on this thing. Roughly 24 or 25 is what we're going for. I'm just finding areas for these guys. So I've got 3 more 2 stars to go. And then we should be good. Alright, where do I want you to go, boss? I think we'll go on that one there. So then we just got Sanyo as our last 2-star. And I think I'm out of 2-star spots, aren't I? I do have this one still, but we'll hold off on that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these 2 here, and I'm going to put him there. Is he happy? Okay, so he's happy with those. Alright. So now we have the 1 stars. So now we just pick whichever one we want. So I'm going to go you can go there. He'll be very happy with that because it's a 3-star spot. Telecom can go there and say there. They should be happy with 2. Yep, they are. Alright, you. 2 as well. Sega Fredo can go there and there. We'll go with Philips because I know that's a sponsor of Yos. So you can go there and we'll put a red one there. So we still have 2 on the arms there, so I'm going to go with Pioneer on here. Oh, there's a square one. You can go there and there. Alright, so how many sponsors do we have? Oh, we got way more. We got 26, okay. And what do we got left? 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're still looking real good. So we'll go Adidas. Sure. They can go there and there. Now we do have to... Actually, I do want to check one thing. Do Goodyear require a sponsorship advertising? They do, okay. Alright, so what do we got? We still have... Actually, hang on, let me just get a actual sponsor up. That'd probably be easier. So we still got these 2 spots here. We got a spot there, so it's 3 1-star. We have this one here, 4. So we have 6 1-star spots, a 4-star, a 4-star, and a 5-star. Alright. So I don't know what Goodyear will want. But I'm going to sign one more 1-star sponsor. So we'll see, who should we get? I'm going to go replay actually. So we're going to sign one more. So they're going to go there and there. And that's... No, they're not. They're going to go there and there actually. So that's what we're going to go with. So if you look at our money now, 216 million. There you go. Now we do need some engines. So if you remember, the other engine had 640 horsepower. So I'm going to take, I'll take 10 of them. So let's have a look at what this engine gives us now. There you go. So it's a V10, so that's an upgrade. Maximum rev 16,000 instead of 15,300, and 700 horsepower. So that's a pretty decent engine. Alright, so we're gonna chuck you in. Now we're still looking for brakes. If we can find a decent set of brakes at 23,200, we'll be laughing. So let's have a look. 4-star. Oh, there you go. 23.1. Yep, we're going to get those ones. We don't need 10. We only need 4 of them. Actually, we don't even need that, do we? We just need 3. Yeah, I'm going to take just 3 of those. Oops, assembly. Alright, so we're going to put these brakes in here. So now we have 4-star everything on the interior, except the engine, because of course it's a 3-star. So I think it will cost a little bit more to make. We have one of these monocoques is ready. So what do we got here? 41 days. So that'll be ready mid-February probably. So let's see, if I did that, yeah, so remember this thing took like 20 something days on 5-star, so look at that, like half the time. So I'm not going to cancel that, but he takes a lot less to actually get stuff done, so that's going to be this episode. And, or should I go testing? Should I go testing? I think I will. I think we will go testing. We'll see what the car is like. So I think I have tyres ready. I do. Alright, so let's see what we got. Alright, so let's see whether or not our testing can be any good. So we're going to go testing. See if we can crack into the It is dry. Important. Alright, so let's do a run on our hard compound tires just to see what we can do here. And bring him up to basically where we do our normal fuel runs. So I'm going to give him 90 litres and we'll see what he can do with that, I think. Actually, we want to make sure we get home, so I'll put in 95. So we're going to see our first go around with the Peugeot engine. Alright, so away goes Jos. We'll split them up by about half a lap. Alright, so mid 29s so far. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do on a quali set. So I'm going to do, yeah, we'll do 5 laps. That's fine. We'll see what we can do here. You get 100 laps in testing. So our repair costs should be slightly lower because we've got better quality parts. He hasn't gone any quicker yet, has he? Neither has Jos. Oh, there you go. Panis a lower 29. Oh, Verstappen. There you go. So he's already faster than what Schumacher did. Alright, so we're going to put in a little bit more here. And I'm going to put in one of these tyres. I'll just leave that, that's fine. So I'm going to do, say, 10 laps with the C compound. Should be reasonably comfortably able to do that. Alright, so we'll just send Jos out, first of all. Yeah, he still had 4 litres left, so that's fine. And now we'll send Ollie out. Oh, there you go, Panis. A 10th faster now. So we'll do that again. Since we have 3 sets of those. So realistically, testing is just to fine-tune everything, so I think we might play around with the setup here. So we'll go 1 up on everything. See what that does. They did not go faster. Alright, so we do have a B compound tyre, so we're going to do 20 laps in that. So we'll just put in 60 litres and we'll go the other way. We'll go one lower on that actually. Alright, so well, it's coming up to lunch. We'll give them a break, eh? There we go. Good enough. Back at it, boys. So it hasn't been a bad test for this so far, I don't think. Oh, there you go. 0.02 of a second faster. Alright, so what have we got? I think we just got 2 sets left, don't we? Yeah, so we'll finish on a set of the D compound tyres. So I'm going to just put in, we'll go 30. See what that gets us. Alright, so that should be 11 laps. So we'll do that just to make sure. And we'll send out these guys. And they should be pretty good, I think. Alright, so we got one more set of tyres to go. And I think with Ollie we will go back up again. We'll go back to our normal. Actually, he seemed to like that. You know what, we'll keep Yoss on that one. I do need fuel though, don't I? Alright, so there you go. So we've got 15 litres of fuel. We still have a good chunk of time left, 2.5 hours. So we'll just speed the time up a bit. We'll send Yoss out first. And he can just do his run. And there we'll send Ollie out. And that's going to be it. So we got all our sponsors on there. And signed our new contracts for the year. As well as did some testing. So I think that's a pretty successful year. Or a successful start to the year. Alright, so now we just speed up time and head home. So that is going to be it. So let's have a look at our guys now. So Yoss is very close to being maxed out on fitness. So one more test session before the start of the year and he'll be good. So that is going to be it for this episode. And I will be back for the start of the 1998 season, where we go to Melbourne again and see if we can be even more competitive than what we were last year. I think if we can do that, we should be able to close that gap down to Williams and Ferrari at the front. That's our plan. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you next time.